Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Avengers issues 57 and 58. This is part of the Jason Aaron run on the series. So we're in the final stretch of his run. So we have the Avengers dealing with Mephisto and the multiversal Masters of Evil. So we have two parallel series written by Mr. Aaron. We have this one and Avengers Forever. So it seems that the focus of each of these series is a little bit different. So in the Avengers Forever run, we're going to get the Avengers dealing with situations within the multiverse. While in the main Avengers run, we're going to have the core Avengers team traveling through time, trying to save characters that carry the mantles of the legacies of the members of the Avengers 1 million BC. Now that was a mouthful, but the thing is that all the members of the Avengers 1 million BC all were characters that had legacies where through time other people took up those mantles. So we're going to get to see people that carried the legacy of Sorcerer Supreme or the Star Brand or multiple Ghost Riders through history. So we're not dealing with variants. That's something that is going down in the Avengers Forever series. So the first issue actually revolves around Sebastian Zardos. That if you know your comic book lore, you know that Zardos is tied to Nightcrawler's lore because Marguerite Zardos was Nightcrawler's foster mother. And she was a pretty powerful sorcerer on her own. So the thing is, so in this case, Sebastian Zardos seems to be working with the Sorcerer Supreme of the time, the Ancient One. He's like the Ancient One's hitman, because the thing is that Mephisto is pretty hell-bent on breaking the timeline. And here we have the core Avengers team that has traveled to the past, and they're trying to give Sebastian a hand, but without him realizing it, because they don't want to break the timeline themselves. So they keep their presence and their hand hidden. So what happens is Sebastian, with the help of the Avengers, he's able to stop Mephisto's machinations during this time. And we discover that Sebastian's part of a secret Invaders group, and it's so cool to see the other members of the team. We have a Ghost Rider who drives a tank. We have a young Blade, because just in case for those who don't know, Blade is a very old character, so he has been around, and I had no idea that he had fought in the Second World War. And also a Man-Thing who's called War-Thing, and he looks so freaking cool. Now, in the second issue, we have the Avengers going further into the past. They end up in feudal Japan. There they're trying to save a samurai Ghost Rider who looks freaking awesome. Now, the interesting thing about this Ghost Rider is that for some reason his flames are blue. And I don't know what this means within Ghost Rider's lore, because I know that sometimes they can have blue flames, but I don't know why this happens. And what happens is this samurai Ghost Rider is able to take down everything that Mephisto throws at him. It's really funny because the Avengers are there to try to help him, and the Samurai Ghost Rider is like, yeah, no, I don't need any help. The guy basically is a one-man army with two swords, and he's totally aware of the presence of the Avengers, that they should not be in that time. So this issue does put some focus on the tensions within the Avengers team. Like we have the case of Captain America and Nighthawk, who barely tolerate each other. Then we get a fantastic exchange between Echo, who is Phoenix during this time, and Namor. Namor is still really butthurt over the fact that Phoenix did not choose him as a host. And also we get the explanation why the Phoenix chose Echo in the first place. And that's actually pretty cool because it's a cool callback to that story arc, because when Echo first appeared with the Phoenix Force, the whole situation felt like a Deus Ex Machina resolution to that story. And we get this super Namor moment where he tells Echo, look, if the Phoenix ever consumes you, I'll be there to kill you. Don't worry, I'll take control of the situation. And Echo just looks at Namor and she's like, wow, you're a real piece of work. Then we get a really good interaction between Thor and Valkyrie, where Odin's son is having a real hard time with his hammer. So this is a pretty cool reference to everything that's going down in the Donny Cates run of Thor. So what happens is the Avengers obviously realize that this ghost Ronin does not need any help. They're able to time jump again, and for the first time they meet the Avengers 1 million BC. The characters that they actually had set out to try to save in the first place. Because Mephisto and the Doom Above All, who is the leader of the multiversal Masters of Evil, have been going all across the universe, killing every single variant of the Avengers 1 million BC. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.